Okay, today is day 16 of this little experiment. It is January 28th, 2010. Um, First and foremost, I mentioned yesterday after the weigh in that I kind of thought I might have been feeling some change with my clothes, but today I've definitely got a sign of change. No, I'm not necessarily giving you the middle finger. This ring. Um, for months and months and months and months, it's been writing on this ring finger because that was the only finger that it would fit on. Ideally, it would be on this finger, but again, my finger is still a little too fat. So um, it's back over on this finger where it wasn't able to fit. When I started this 16 days ago, I specifically tried to get that ring on. So it's been a little precarious. I actually almost lost. I noticed last night that I could switch this ring over to the middle finger. I had the ring on and grabbed my pocket for my keys. I was in the dark. I was outside, and I almost lost the ring when I had my hand. Um, hand it just slid straight down the finger. So I'm seeing some changes, and I could really use a little piece of motivation right now. Um, got a blister on my right foot, kind of right at the front where the toes extend out from the base of the foot. I mentioned I had to lance it twice. I don't know if I have another just little pocket of pus in there or if it's just really sensitive, but it's been killing me all day. Granted, now I walk around my house barefoot. Only time I put on shoes pretty much is when I go outside, so I don't know if it's just because I don't have the shoe, cushioning my foot up against the floor. Um, a little concerned. I'll give it another day or two and we'll see. Um, Tonight, we are bracing for severe winter activity, which for me is no big deal. I grew up in Flint, Michigan. I drove there for my last 3 years before I moved away to college. I was just there in December and got a refresher course in Arctic weather driving. But apparently, down here, when it snows, pretty much everything shuts down because nobody knows how to drive. So if it snows, they're saying we're going to get snow tomorrow, Friday. If it snows, I don't know if the gym is going to be open. This might be a blessing in disguise with conjunction for the foot. I was thinking in a worst case scenario, if I'm still having some trouble with that foot tomorrow, I can always switch over to an elliptical. I can switch over to a bike. I do the treadmills a lot just because I'm comfortable with it. It's my rut. I know how to program it. I know how long, how fast, everything, and it gives me the results that I'm looking for. But this might be the thing that kind of pushes me out and gets me into some new cardio equipment. Um, but even then, this whole gym strength, I've been going for like 16 days now, 16 days in a row, at least 30 minutes a day. More often than not, I'm at least doing an hour a day. I'm starting to feel tired, and that fatigue is starting to influence my mood. I'm in the process of writing my doctoral dissertation, so when I come home from the gym, I can't be exhausted at the computer. I can't think, I can't write, I can't put everything together that I need to put together to get this dissertation ready for what will hopefully be a June defense. Um, so I'm kind of worried that in correcting one set of obsessive behaviors, I'm replacing it with another set of obsessive behaviors. In this case, this idea of just going to the gym and going to the gym and going to the gym and going to the gym. Um, so I'm kind of hoping that Mother Nature passive aggressively forces my hand and closes Cary down tomorrow. I guess it would be Saturday. Because I really, up here, I would have a really hard time making myself stop that pattern. Um, so we'll see. Dinner tonight, I made another cooking experiment. I made another stir fry. The nice thing is the bowl that I usually eat out of was pretty much full. I got about halfway through and started feeling full, decided to cut back. So starting to do a little more work with regards to appetite control. Um, starting to listen more to my body when I think I'm full, as opposed to just pushing on, and clearing just because there's something in the bowl. Um, so I set a couple goals for the upcoming weigh-in. I said that I wanted to have the first two chapters of my dissertation, my prospectus, and my literature review done. I also want to see if I can get myself at or below 300 pounds. In the big picture of things, it really doesn't matter, but from a psychological and motivational perspective, stepping on the scale and seeing that number, that threshold, um, now that my motivation is kind of starting to wear thin in the face of fatigue, doing the gym all the time, kind of getting to this exercise rut, um, I'm hoping that I'm going to be there. So I'm going to push, just walk through the pain, bike through the pain, I guess, elliptical swing through the pain, and just see if I can pull it off. So that's kind of my other big goal for the next upcoming weigh-in. So with that, I'm going to close out. I will wake up tomorrow, get to the gym hopefully, and I guess we'll see what happens with regards to the weather on Saturday.